Today I have an Adobe Premiere tutorial to show how to add music to your videos and how to minimize background noise. I'm in my YouTube library, audio library, and here you can filter music by type by selecting this mood, genre, and you can star ones you like, listen to snippets. Okay. And you can save your favorites by starring them. So I'm going to go back to my starred. You can download ones you like. And then I downloaded what I liked and I imported into a music folder in my Adobe Premiere application. So I have a few there. This video in particular, I had a lot of background noise. I'm on a main street, and somebody decided to park their car outside and turn up the music. So it's really actually amazing you can't hear it louder than I did a dialogue filter here just on my main audio track. But I'm going to show you how I minimize the background noise even more. So the first thing I did was added a filter onto my main audio track. I'm going to duplicate this. I have my sequence set up. I'm going to just duplicate this. And I'm going to load it into my timeline. And this is the area here that was most affected.
This is my last.
If I turn this up,
I'm going to open this in Acrobat.
You can hear that traffic noise.
Edit PDF.
So I'm going to stop that. And the first thing I did was I added a filter, an effect filter. I'm going to go to my effect panel. It's called DeNoise. And I just drop this onto my audio tracks. And then I go into each one and I can edit. I'm gonna go back to this track where it's so noisy, and I'm gonna go to my effects, and here the settings are all frequencies, lower frequencies you can target, mid, etc. And so I was comparing the differences in just targeting specific frequencies. For example, if you move it up, you just start to drown out that background noise, but you don't want to go too high because it will make your audio just sound tinny like you're in a tunnel. So I'm going to go up. I'm going to go up just a little bit and compare. Turn this up. So you can hear it a little bit. I'm going to go up more.
Now I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to open this.
You see how it's starting to lessen that background?
This is my final one. I'm going to open this.
So now I'm going to compare it with just targeting the lower frequency. That's the original.
PDF. You can see
here, this is the original. And if I go up.
Now I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to open this
and up.
This is my final one. I'm going to open this in Acrobat.
So
PDF.
So I actually thought that the all frequencies was just better tones, better sounding overall.
I'm going to export it as PDF.
So I'm going to go with that. So that's how I went through each one of these and just set that by going to my effect controls panel, edit, just adjusted that frequency setting DeNoise filter for each of these segments in my edit. So I'm going to do the next one. Sometimes the background noise is much worse.
The taller notes.
I'm gonna go with that for now. Then once you have your audio imported, your video edited, and I set the overall essential sound as dialogue, and then I added my DeNoise filter to filter out the background. Then I'm going to add my background. That's another kind of technique. I've been meaning to add some background music to my videos overall anyway, but it's another good technique for just minimizing the background noise. So I'm going to go back to my project folder and my music, and I'm going to add this sound to my lower audio track, my A3 audio track, because I have something on this A2 audio track. So I'm going to play it so you can hear. I'm going to turn off the mute, adjust the sound, and just play it. Now, the main problem with this music is it's too loud and it's too short. So there are a couple techniques you can do. First, I'm going to lengthen it by going to my ReMix tool, and I just grab the end of this and drag it to the full length of my video. And what it does is it fills in the gaps and splices it so that it's smooth. I'm going to zoom in. Here comes a splice right here. It's very smooth. It's very smooth to the untrained ear, so which is fine with me. Okay, so I have that. There is another way that you can, instead of using that ReMix tool, there's another way you can extend the audio. I'm going to go back to my normal length, my starter length. So I go to my window, essential sound, and I'll categorize it as music, add a tag music, and then my duration checkbox, I check that, and then I want it to extend to 1630. So with my music track selected, I'm just going to type in enter, and it extends it. So, and it splices it as well. So you can hear it's the same technique. It's not quite as easy as the other. So I'm going to stop it. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go back to using my ReMix tool and just drag. Okay. Now, once I have my music the proper length, obviously the issue remains that it's too loud. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to adjust my volume down here on the Essential Sound panel down to minus 25 decibels, something in that area. Let's see how that sounds.
Open this same document.
It's pretty subtle.
Adobe Illustrator.
Let's go minus 25.
So now it's on the layer, Adobe Illustrator.
So let's say I'm good with that. And the next thing I'm going to do, there's another effect that I can add that will kind of soften the background, and I can add it to this music track. I'm going to go to my effects, type in low pass. I'm going to add this effect to my music. And you can also edit this and adjust it. So I've got it set up to 25 decibels. I can make further adjustments here, but I think that this is good. The automatic adjustments that come up are good for now. Let's test it.
Fit. So I'm going to just save this again as my InDesign. Save it.
You might want to make further adjustments, possibly lower it slightly more, but I think that that's good for now. Actually, I'm going to adjust the duration. Even once you use the ReMix, the auto ReMix tool, you can still make adjustments here in the essential sound. So I'm going to do 16. I know that it's 1630 exactly, so I'm going to adjust that. And it automatically adjusts the splicing, the track. And that's it. That's my video for today. How to minimize the background noise, how to add a music track to your video, import music, add it to your video, use the ReMix tool or a manual essential sound settings to adjust the length and the volume, and also to add a couple filters. So please hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you for watching.